Iran president says Tehran will respond appropriately to Israel attack.
Vietnamese PM attends ceremony launching VinFast vehicles in UAE.
Attracting investment, creating momentum for socio-economic development.
You're watching today's news on NTV channel. My name is Ha Zhang, your host. Iran's President Mossad Pezeshkian said on Sunday Tehran was not looking for war, but will respond appropriately to Israel's attack.
The Iranian president stated, "We do not want war, but will defend the rights of our people and our country." The Iranian president said that if Israel's aggression continued, tensions would spread in the West Asian region. Meanwhile, Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, also said that the country would determine how to demonstrate Tehran's power after Israel's attacks. On Saturday, Israel carried out airstrikes against military sites in Iran in response to Tehran's missile attack on October 1st. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said on Sunday that Israel's air attack on Iran was precise and powerful and achieved all its goals.
Japan is facing the risks of political instability after the ruling coalition lost its majority in the lower house in the recent election.
According to preliminary vote counts, the Liberal Democratic Party of new Prime Minister Ishiba and its coalition won 215 seats in the lower house. This number is down from the 279 seats they held previously, marking the coalition's worst election result since it briefly lost power in 2009. Meanwhile, opposition parties won a total of 235 seats out of 465 in the lower house, two more than enough to gain a majority. The defeat dealt a heavy blow to new Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba, who has been in office for just over a month. The result would also force parties to negotiate power sharing, potentially leading to political instability amid differences in policy goals, adding to the challenges for Japan.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính attended a ceremony to launch VinFast vehicles in the United Arab Emirates on October the 27th as part of his official visit to the Middle East country.
Addressing the event, PM Chin emphasized that based on the foundation of good cooperation over the past 30 years, the two countries will upgrade their relations and sign a comprehensive economic partnership agreement, CEPA. During his visit to the UAE, the Prime Minister said that digital transformation, green transition, and circular economy are inevitable trends in the world, in which Vietnam, together with the UAE, is pioneering and implementing strategies to green the economy, striving for cutting emissions to net zero by 2050. VinFast's presence in the UAE to introduce EV models not only demonstrates the vision of a pioneering enterprise, but also clearly shows Vietnam's determination and desire to rise.
Coming up next are some of the news.
According to the Ministry of Industry and Trade, Vietnam's agricultural, forestry and fishery exports are expected to reach $61 billion in 2024, marking growth amid volatile international markets. The agricultural sector is improving quality and expanding markets thanks to free trade agreements. Vietnam continues to be one of the leading countries in seafood exports, especially shrimp and pangasius. However, the industry also faces challenges in terms of quarantine regulations and quality standards. To meet these challenges, technology and production processes are being improved to ensure international standards.
Vietnam's e-commerce market in the first 9 months of 2024 recorded revenue exceeding 227 trillion Vietnamese dongs, up nearly 38% year-on-year. This increase marks a strong development in Vietnam's e-commerce industry. Notably, low-cost products under 200,000 Vietnamese dongs accounted for more than half of total sales, showing a consumer trend focusing on products with reasonable prices, This low-cost product segment not only meets consumer needs in the context of economic fluctuations, but also reflects the trend of smart and economical consumption. Products under 100,000 Vietnamese dongs account for a large proportion. In addition, genuine stores Shop Mall on e-commerce platforms such as Shopee and TikTok Shop also recorded significant growth.
The Central Committee of the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union has just announced the list of 20 individuals who won the Vietnam Science and Technology Female Student Award in 2024. According to the organizing committee, the 20 female students receiving the Vietnam Science and Technology Female Student Award in 2024 all have excellent academic achievements, have articles published in prestigious domestic and international magazines, conferences and seminars, and participate in highly practical school-level scientific research topics. Many female students have won high prizes in innovation and programming competitions domestically and internationally, and have received scholarships and study exchange programs domestically and internationally.
Moving on to today's story. Strongly improving the investment and business environment is identified as one of the development breakthroughs according to the resolution of the 19th Provincial Party Congress, term 2020-2025. With many drastic and significant solutions since the beginning of the term, investment attraction in many localities has had positive changes, thereby shifting the economic structure, contributing to positive socio-economic development.
The Vin Wonders Kua Hoi project, invested and put into operation, not only solves the problem of hundreds of workers but also contributes to reducing the proportion of Gi Hoa agriculture from 12% at the beginning of the term to 6% currently. In particular, this is a driving force project for the ward to have the opportunity to attract more hotel, motel, commercial service projects and will open a walking street and night market.
After the Vin Wonders Kua HOI project comes into operation, the locality will continue to invest in renovation in the west to attract investors.
As a district with rich potential in construction material production, forest and hill economy, with the advantage of being located on the Ho Chi Minh Trail, so since the beginning of the term, TAN KY has been approved by the Provincial People's Committee to invest in 31 projects, including 9 high-tech agricultural projects, the rest are industrial and mineral exploitation projects.
In recent years, with open policies and commitments to remove difficulties for investors, the district has attracted many investors to the area, thereby increasing local budget revenue and creating jobs for workers in Tan Kỳ district.
Promoting the potential advantages, since the beginning of the term, each locality has chosen its own strengths to attract investment projects to the area. For example, Kua Lo with its potential for sea tourism, the town has attracted tourism, resort and service projects. Minh Phuoc, Than Trung district with its vast land potential, abundant labor resources and agriculture with many large-scale products such as paper raw materials, tea, cassava, many garment projects, raw material processing have been invested in the area.
Since the beginning of the term, Kua Lo Town has paid great attention to attracting investment projects in tourism, services, and private hotel projects. These projects have contributed to changing the face of Kua Lo beach tourism and contributing to changing the local economic structure in the right direction.
The results of attracting investment in localities, jobs have been created, economic structure has been shifted towards gradually reducing the proportion of agriculture, increasing the proportion of non-agriculture. This has contributed to promoting socio-economic development, successfully implementing the goals and targets of the Party Congress resolution of each locality and the 19th Provincial Party Congress.
It's the end of today's news. Thank you for watching and see you next time.